Hello, Harvey Deutschendorf here. How many of you get upset by the way other people drive? Can I have a show of hands? Keep your hands up if you shout and blow your horn. How about if you shout at other drivers and make rude gestures? If you do, you're not alone. I've struggled with road rage. Last summer, I was driving. It was the city. It was in the right lane of a 3-lane highway. It was a clear day, middle of the day, and a driver cut in front of me, making me slam on my brakes. My first impulse was to use both my hands, the left for the horn, and the right, well, you know for what. When that happens, I taught myself this little technique. I start counting to 10. When I got to about 6, the urge to do what I first wanted to was decreasing, and I was starting to get curious. I was wondering why he'd cut me off. My first story that I told myself was that he wanted to make a right turn. He decided at the last minute, and it was, rather than going a little further, inconvenience himself, he thought it would be just as good to risk accidents for other people. Then I heard it. It was an ambulance. It was coming down the lane that he just pulled out of. Can you imagine how I would have felt if I'd given in to my first impulse? Road rage is a serious issue. The Americans, 80% of Americans have experienced at least one significant incident that could be considered road rage in a year, according to research. It's a global problem, and our stats aren't that much different. Hundreds of people are killed or injured, and property is damaged by this senseless act. We're all vulnerable, but we don't have to get involved in road rage. There's a scientific explanation as to what happens. I can show you what happens in our brain. However, all we have to do is understand how it happens, learn a very basic technique that works for us, and use it when we're about to experience road rage. It can save us from a lifetime of regret. Thank you.